In this edition of City News, find out why residents and developers gathered at the Memorial Center. Also, a local organization is educating people about their health. We'll tell you how. Plus, see why this group is fighting to provide high-quality early education for all children. These stories and much more coming up on City News. Hello and welcome to City News. I'm Shantae Passmore. The City of Hawthorne, along with the chairman of the California State Board of Equalization, Jerome E. Horton, held a housing symposium. Jennifer Murillo tells us more.
Held at the Hawthorne Memorial Center, the Senior and Professional Affordable Housing Symposium provided valuable information for taxpayers, developers, and nonprofits.
We want to empower them with that information. We want to teach them how to build affordable housing, how to find affordable housing, how to find funding for that, and so forth.
People will come to hear about the tools available so that they can purchase a home and stay in their home once they get in the home. They'll learn about financing techniques. They'll learn about budgeting and loan modifications if necessary.
The 7.5-hour symposium featured honored guests, State of California Treasurer Bill Lockyer, and keynote speakers Claudia Capio and Steve Gallagher, along with various others.
We have some of the most talented people in the United States that are here to share their information, to share their knowledge.
What we came up with was 4 programs, the first of which is called the Unemployment Mortgage Assistance Program.
Hundreds of people had the opportunity to learn about these and many other programs available to them, including changes the City of Hawthorne has put into action.
Roughly 3 or 4 months ago, the City Council passed Ordinance 2067 to turn existing apartments into condominiums with a design standard.
The City of Hawthorne is all about trying to expand the housing stock, good affordable housing for everyone. And this program today brings together developers, it brings nonprofits, and all of those interested in bringing affordable housing into the community.
To bring a symposium on affordable housing is just so special. I don't know that this has ever been done before at this level, a community level, by a person of great stature in the state of California.
We believe housing is very important. It's an important issue that people be housed and housed properly and housed somewhere where they can afford.
According to Mayor Pro Tem Olivia Valentine, this is just the first of additional housing symposiums she hopes the city hosts. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
To find out more information on affordable housing, visit www.boe.ca.gov or contact the city at 310-349-2901. Senior Helpers, a caregiving company for the elderly, paid a special tribute to members of the Hawthorne Senior Center.
We want to thank you for the sacrifices you made and your willingness to risk your life.
Senior Helpers of Torrance is showing veteran appreciation in honor of Veterans Day.
We'll be recognizing each individual veteran and giving them a plaque as well as a pin and explaining what Veterans Day is about, as well as celebrating with some cake.
Well, I feel very good about that because a lot of my colleagues didn't make it or they passed away.
As soon as Walter Carrier turned 18 years old, he was drafted for the Vietnam War and was stationed in Germany and the Philippines.
This is me when I was in boot camp. The uniform, they shaved all that off. And this is me when I first went in. This is my dress uniform.
Veterans say public appreciation never grows tired.
Actually had a stranger walk up to me and ask me if I was a vet, and I said yes, and he said thank you, and it made me feel pretty good.
And making seniors feel proud of their service is all Senior Helpers wants to do.
If you'd like more information on upcoming events at the Senior Center, call 310-349-1650. 2 LA Obesity Prevention Grants, Champions for Change and Choose Health LA Kids, funded a supermarket tour to teach parents and caregivers how to prepare healthy meals on a budget. Reporter Jennifer Wade has the details.
Local parents met in the Northgate produce section for a grocery tour hosted by registered dietitians from Lawndale Elementary School District.
We're very excited because Northgate is very involved in trying to help the community, promoting healthier products, healthier items, different choices.
Hawthorne, for one, has a higher obesity rate than the general LA County. And we're hoping that by today's event, we'll be able to teach parents how to incorporate more fruits and vegetables into their diet.
The grocery tour covered budget-saving techniques like buying fruits and vegetables in season.
Right now we have a lot of squashes in season, potatoes, kiwi, cantaloupe, so a lot of orange flavored vegetables right now in season, which are great because they're high in vitamin A, which is great for your skin and your eyes.
I learned that it's best to eat the fruits and vegetables when they're in season, that way they would stay fresher longer. And it's better to eat fresh than canned or frozen because you get more fiber and nutrients and vitamins.
The tour was conducted in both English and Spanish and allowed parents to sample healthy snacks that can be incorporated into their child's diet.
Encourage parents to not get discouraged because it takes a little while for them to get used to them. It can take 10 to 15 times of introducing a new fruit or vegetable to a child before they accept it.
Dietitians advise shoppers to stay on the perimeter of the grocery store for healthier options.
We also have all these fresh herbs, which are great to use in place of adding salt, so you can get a lot of flavor.
If you're looking to purchase produce that's both high in nutrients and low in price, today's dietitians recommend trying either spinach or kale. Both are great in salads and smoothies and can be purchased for less than $1. A Rethink Your Drink booth taught tourgoers how to read nutrition facts and avoid sugar-sweetened beverages.
If I need this, I look at the label, which tells me how much sugar it has.
I love the tour. I learned a lot about the different vegetables and fruits and the nutrients, and also about the sugary drinks, because who would think that vitamin water had sugar in it?
Dietitians also warn parents to avoid products with cartoon characters, as they often contain large amounts of added sugar.
For cereals and whatnot, when you're shopping for your children, we recommend the 3-6-3 rule. So having your cereal have at least 3 grams of fiber in it, less than 6 grams of sugar, and at least 3 grams of protein in it.
Guests received a healthy living cookbook and groceries, and dietitian Christina Paxton offered parents some final advice.
Around the holidays, being mindful of your foods, so not eating distracted, making sure that you're paying attention to when you're hungry and when you're full is really important.
According to Lawndale dietitians, making small changes like trying a new vegetable or naturally sweetening your food is a great start to a healthier you. For HCTV, this is Jennifer Wade.
For more information on Choose Health LA Kids and Champions for Change, as well as future scheduled health events, visit www.lawndelesd.net/wellness. The Martin Luther King Jr. Community Hospital held health screenings all over the South Bay. Francisco Castillo gives us the details.
Clippers buzzing and needles piercing is what you heard at Henry's Barbershop when the Martin Luther King Jr. Community Hospital held one of their health screenings.
So today we're doing Know Your Basics campaign launch, where we're going to 23 sites in Los Angeles to focus on health screenings and enrollment.
The Know Your Basics campaign focused on teaching people about blood pressure, glucose levels, and insurance enrollment. Kelly Todd explained why they chose places such as the Barbershop to hold this event.
It's interesting that people will go to barbershops, to grocery stores every week, and they don't understand that to go to a clinic goes out of the way. The hospital wanted to come to a place that they'll frequent to make it more convenient for them.
Henry Avila, owner of Henry's Barbershop, said this was a good way for him to give back to the community.
It's very important to make sure that you're always aware of what's going on in your body.
Henry Avila's father, Henry Avila Sr., received tips after finding out that his sugar levels were off the roof.
I'm diabetic, and I don't use insulin, but I need to take better care of myself, do exercise, and drink a lot of water.
All participants also received information about the Martin Luther King Jr. Community Hospital, which will be opening in spring of 2015. For HCTV, I'm Francisco Castillo.
For more information, call the hospital at 424-338-8000 or visit www.facebook.com/yourmlkch. Centinela Valley Union High School District is searching for its next superintendent. Last month, the district invited parents, students, teachers, and residents to provide feedback on qualities the next superintendent should have. Common characteristics include a willingness to make tough decisions, being highly visible, and demonstrating fairness, ethics, and honesty. The district hopes to have the position filled in the early part of next year. To stay informed on the progress of the search, visit www.centinela.k12.ca.us and click on the link News and Announcements. Coming up next on City News, Adopt, Don't Shop. Find out how you can add a furry new friend to your family. Also, we'll explain who these people are and why they're in Hawthorne. There's more news ahead. We'll be right back. Welcome back. The South Bay Universal Child Development Center, also known as the Castle, opened up a preschool in 2008. However, a possible loss of funding could hurt the school.
Early learning is a passionate subject at the Castle.
We know that children from lower socioeconomic status, by the time they reach kindergarten, a lot of times they have what we have come to know as a 30 million word gap.
These children deserve a chance to develop and live the best life they can, and this preschool is here to provide that opportunity.
The school developed out of a partnership between Moneta Gardens Improvements, Los Angeles Universal Preschool, and the city of Hawthorne. However, LAUP's major source of funding, First 5 LA, ends in 2016, and according to officials, additional funding may be an issue due to results from the recent midterm elections.
Where we have new members and ultimately sacrifices that need to be made, and they look at the types of services that are being provided in our communities.
While local leaders are meeting with educators to discuss possible alternatives, officials say parents can get involved by writing to state and local officials and let them know how important the school is in their community.
If you'd like more information on the Castle, call 310-970-0435. With the holidays right around the corner, the South Bay City's Council of Governments held its annual Holiday Light Exchange. South Bay COG has been determined to see residents use LED Christmas lights instead of traditional incandescent lights and passed out over 200 energy-efficient light strings.
We give them a free brand new box of 100 LED lights, and those are cool to the touch. You can leave them plugged in all day long and they're still cool. So that's an added safety factor for your Christmas tree.
According to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, LED lights labeled with the Energy Star logo use 50% less energy than incandescent light strands. In order to receive an LED box, residents must bring in their traditional lights.
We recycle all those parts of that, and we cut the plugs off so they can never be used again.
The South Bay COG holds events throughout the year. To find out more, visit www.southbaycities.org and look for the calendar tab. During the month of November, a local organization celebrated Adopt a Senior Pet Month. Alex Piston has more.
The saying, "You can't teach an old dog new tricks," is not exactly the case at the South Bay Pet Adoption Center in Hawthorne. Through the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, or SPCALA, the South Bay Pet Adoption Center is giving senior pets a second chance.
A lot of times people overlook them because they're sort of looking for that picture-perfect kitten or puppy, but older pets have a lot to give. And people should really be open to it and think more about the personality of the pet as opposed to their age.
And that is what the month of November is all about, letting people know that these animals need a home too.
Serving all over Southern California, SPCALA adopts over 3,200 pets a year, just like this Chihuahua, Chewy.
Chewy, like other dogs at the shelter, go through an adoption academy, training them in agility, tricks, and basic obedience.
It's just a great time to, give a little extra focus to these animals that might need an extra push.
Jean Beasley, who has been volunteering at the cat sanctuary since 2009, believes that adopting animals rather than purchasing from pet stores should be on everyone's mind.
This is just a way to help the cats that aren't fortunate enough to land in a house right away, help them transition into being more like pets rather than stray cats, and really help the public understand how cool animals really are.
And according to Bustillos, for a small adoption fee, one of the animals at the South Bay Adoption Center could be the newest member of your family. Reporting for HCTV, I'm Alex Piston.
If you're interested in adopting a pet through SPCALA, please visit their website at www.spcala.com. Da Vinci Schools has maintained a tradition in which students showcase class projects and share them with the public. Students at Da Vinci Sciences Exhibition Night impress crowdgoers.
There are no tests for Da Vinci Science students, but there are plenty of projects, and that's why this particular event is a big deal.
Exhibition night is kind of a way for students to show what projects they're working on at Da Vinci for the whole semester.
So the goal of the project isn't just to answer some questions or to do well on a test, but to apply what they learned to some real-world aspect.
According to school officials, every grade level and subject has a class project. Not only do students receive hands-on experience in any subject matter, but so do crowdgoers.
I think it's great. It's really cool to come out and see what all the kids are doing and to be able to have them interact and really tell us what they're doing and how involved they are in it. It's really great.
Students say they enjoy the school's approach to learning.
Here we actually take the time to actually get in detail with the way we're learning.
For one parent, last year's exhibition night convinced her to enroll her daughter in the school, and the 45-minute commute is worth it.
Now that my daughter is in this school, it's amazing. It's a perfect experience to see what she does every day and the result in all the hard work that she comes home to do.
Exhibition nights take place every semester at all 4 Da Vinci schools. To see when the next one will be, visit www.davincischools.org. When we return, see why 200 people gathered at Finance Auto Sales. City leaders and local organizations started the holiday season by giving back to the community. Jennifer Murillo tells us how.
Councilmember Angie Reyes-English kicked off Thanksgiving week with Operation Gobble.
This year we hit well over 500, and it's something that keeps growing, and I know that it's something that I'm proud of to be able to give to families.
This 6th annual turkey giveaway gives to the needy families in the community through the collaboration of Connect the Federal Credit Union and the Golden State Water Company.
I'm really blessed. I feel blessed a lot because I don't have hardly any food. And with my grandbabies down, it's hard to feed him too.
Operation Gobble also gives to local organizations such as Monita Gardens and El Camino College, who give to those needing the most assistance in their area.
My organization, we have about 200 families that we are giving Thanksgiving baskets and turkey. So whatever turkeys that we're going to get today is going to go for the families, and they're going to have a very happy Thanksgiving.
There's a lot of people out there that don't have anything. I mean, nothing, and we're blessed to have, a community like this that's helping the community with with food and stuff.
Councilmember Angie Reyes-English says she hopes to keep this event going for years to come. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
To capture the Thanksgiving spirit, the Hawthorne community came together to honor and give thanks to the men and women who risk their lives to protect ours. Mamdou Salih tells us more.
Upon arriving at the VFW post in Hawthorne, these veterans of foreign wars were greeted with a warm welcome. They came from several medical centers around the South Bay.
This is the Thanksgiving season, and we are especially thankful to the veterans who gave so much to this country.
The purpose of the event was to honor the U.S. veterans by hosting a Thanksgiving lunch. Family and friends, as well as city officials, were invited to share camaraderie and gratitude.
If you liked your freedom of speech, thank a veteran. If you liked your freedom of religion, thank the veteran. Thank you for everything that you've done and your sacrifice.
I think it's awesome. It's a good thing that people do this for us, and because there's a lot of people that don't appreciate what we do.
In attendance were veterans from the Korean conflict, Vietnam War, the Gulf War, and even World War II. Goldie Wachuku was a Navy commander and expressed that events like these make it all worth it.
I'm honored to be here with other veterans. It's really nice. I'm grateful for the care they're giving to the veterans. So I really appreciate all the people that made this possible for us.
Taking care of all the veterans and serving them food and beverages were the Interact clubs of Hawthorne High School and Da Vinci Science. This year, the food was a hot topic of conversation.
Tremendous, just absolutely. I'm waiting now, hoping I get a chance to meet the lady that cooked the collard greens, because they're the best seasoned greens I've ever eaten in my life. And I actually do some cooking.
This is the best I've ever had. The turkey, the gravy, oh my God, the eggnog. This is the first time I tried eggnog. It is good.
Delivering some words of wisdom was Congresswoman Maxine Waters, as well as Hawthorne Mayor Chris Brown, who announced the fruition of the first Veterans Commission of Hawthorne. President Neil Gaffney explains.
Our purpose will be to do events, support veterans through activities, provide certain funding for various activities, things that will better the life of the veteran.
The Hawthorne Veterans Commission will work with the VFW post to identify who the Hawthorne veterans are and make sure they are taken care of.
Our motto is Veterans Helping Veterans, and this is one way we do it. We do it in other multiple ways too. We have a lot of fun. It's a great place to be. I'm born and raised in Hawthorne, so this is like home to me.
At the end of the program, gift bags were handed out to all the veterans, and some even got to take home some extra pie. For HCTV, I'm Mamdou Saleh.
For more information on the Veterans of Foreign Wars Post in Hawthorne, call 310-679-7472. The City of Hawthorne and the Hawthorne-Lawndale Ministerial Association sponsored a Thanksgiving luncheon at the Hawthorne Memorial Center. Jennifer Wade has the story.
Local senior citizens and underprivileged families were invited to enjoy a pre-Thanksgiving meal, complete with turkey, mashed potatoes, and pie.
We extended an invitation to all the seniors' housings in our area, the senior centers in this community.
For close to 25 years, this annual event has become a Hawthorne tradition.
We have a lot of friends here that come every year, and luckily my roommate reminded me of the date so I didn't forget. He says, let's go today, after he came home from church.
I just look forward to seeing everyone and sitting down and enjoying themselves, and just the camaraderie that this brings, having everyone sitting down together and enjoying dinner together.
Volunteers were from congregations from the Hawthorne-Lawndale Ministerial Association.
We cooked about 8 big trays of vegetables and 4 turkeys. And then we come and serve and we help clean up and we fellowship with the people that are here.
Many of these people come from different organizations and they don't know each other before they come here. But they come here, they sit down, they get a chance to talk to each other and find out what the different organizations do, the different churches do.
2 of Hawthorne's newest police officers were among the volunteers and stated they enjoyed meeting the community they now serve.
It's actually really nice. Hey officer, how's it going? You know, you get to talk to people one-on-one and actually get to know them, talk to them. How's your day going? You know, not just running them by name and figuring out what they're doing on the street, but we actually get to learn who they are.
The chief actually pulled us off of our shift and to come up here and serve the public, which is what we should be doing to give back to the community.
Officer Hall was such a fan of the event, she offered a suggestion.
I think it's awesome, especially around holidays times. I think it'd be great even if they did it randomly, just during the year. It gets everyone together, gets us all one big family.
The event concluded with a raffle featuring prizes donated by local businesses.
My roommate won a $25 gift certificate at Food for Less, which is nice. It always comes in handy when you're on a fixed income.
We don't see this as a handout, we see it as a hand up, where we can come together and give thanks for what God has given us.
Winners said that the prizes will help cover holiday expenses. Reporting for HCTV, this is Jennifer Wade.
For more information on future events held at the Hawthorne Memorial Center, please call 310-349-1640. Another foundation does its part to give to the needy in our community. Jennifer Murillo was at a local car dealership to bring us the details.
A large crowd has gathered here at Finance Auto for the 15th annual Hope is Helping Turkey Giveaway.
We're going to be giving out 350 turkeys and 350 bags of groceries to underprivileged families.
Hope is Helping has been able to give back to residents in the City of Good Neighbors through the generous support of many local businesses and corporations.
Happy Thanksgiving.
we want to give back. We want to say thank you. We want to appreciate all the business that they provide us. And obviously, as long as we continue to prosper and grow, we want to continue giving out turkeys.
We want everyone to feel as though, because this is the city of good neighbors, the city is helping to be a part of this event.
It's our responsibility as elected officials and as a chamber to help all have a great Thanksgiving.
No matter how big or small the turkey, any help really goes a long way.
There's people like me in need that don't have a lot of money, and I'm just grateful and thankful.
It makes me happy that the city does something for those here in Hawthorne, and we appreciate it. And we'll enjoy the turkey on Thanksgiving.
Along with the turkey and all the trimmings, the mayor of Hawthorne, Chris Brown, also had a special surprise for the children present and bought them all an ice cream.
I want to cry because it makes me feel so good that we're able to help them.
As children and families leave with a little more than they came with, Patricia Donaldson says they can expect another giveaway at Christmas time. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
Happy Thanksgiving! For those who'd like to give back and provide toys to the underprivileged children for the Christmas giveaway, contact Hawthorne's Chamber of Commerce at 310-676-1163. The annual holiday home decorating contest is back. The free contest is open to Hawthorne residents. Participants must have their lights and animation on between 6 and 9 p.m. on December 18th for the judging. Awards will be given to first, second, and third place winners. The deadline to register is Tuesday, December 16th. For registration information, call the Hawthorne Recreation and Community Services Department at 310-349-1640. Keep it right here on Channel 22 for these featured city news stories. We'll take you to the hometown holiday celebration where there'll be plenty of fun for Hawthorne residents. Also, a nutritionist is teaching parents how to prepare healthy recipes like confetti rice and spa water. And a Hawthorne police officer is helping young girls find self-esteem by developing a healthy body image. That does it for this edition of City News. Thanks for watching. If you have any story ideas, please call us at 310-349-1630. Don't forget you can watch City News online at youtube.com/HCTV22. We'll leave you now with more footage from the VFW Thanksgiving. See you next time.